Hello and welcome, Gemini, to your August love messages. So I've already pulled your spread, and this is looking like a situation where somebody might have ducked out of a relationship or a commitment, and then now is wanting to return. So again, remember, these are collective and general. Receive what aligns, release anything that doesn't align with you. Never give your power away to any person, place, or thing. So let's go ahead and begin. Thank you so much, Gemini, for being here. So you have a very interesting theme coming forward. We have Suretse, the clay that binds. And the story of Suretse, and I don't know if this is a legend or this is a true story. I kind of need to look into it. It's just from this oracle of the sacred horse. Was a horse in Botswana that would carry around tourists, and one day decided to wander away from the stable and find green grass, okay, or greener grass. You see where I'm going here with this. While this horse was so focused on that green grass, it was attacked by a lion, and was able to get away from the lion and went back to the camp, went back to the stable, and was healed and survived, and the only known horse to survive a lion attack. So this horse is a survivor, and that's at least what the oracle says. I have to kind of do some research as to whether or not this is a legend or a true story, but the idea here is I feel like this energy is your person. I feel like somebody maybe had a midlife crisis, somebody maybe thought the grass was greener, somebody maybe you got into an argument and this person was like, well, I don't need you. And let me tell you, some things shifted here. So let's go ahead and get a little bit further into this. So when it comes to the spiritual messages, we have soul spouse. You've been married in previous lifetimes. So you have a sense of knowing with this person. You have a sense of familiarity. You most likely have a background with this individual. Most of you have some sort of relationship. We also have the emphasis on the masculine energy. So this is about the masculine's journey. And we have hand in hand moving forward together. But do you see how there's all this shadow energy, right? Right now, this connection is going through a shadow period here. We do have an emperor energy. So again, it's somebody who, maybe would be a little bit older, definitely in a leadership role. And we have then the Four of Swords, the Judgment, and the outcome is the Two of Wands. So there's definitely a period here with the Four of Swords of not speaking, of needing to heal something. And the Judgment is about deciding whether or not you want to have a rebirth within this connection or release it and let it go. Now with the soul spouse energy, there's obviously some sort of spiritual connection here, or you might feel like you have a purpose together. I'll look a little bit further into what created this distance between the two of you, but the outcome is the Two of Wands, which is sitting down and talking about, putting everything out on the table and deciding what you want to do with this connection, with this relationship. So this is really interesting. It is really interesting because in this masculine's feelings for you, we have love, true, devoted, and loyal. Then we have the abandoned card that came out here, left behind, hurt, or triggered. And then we have healing, self-love, self-care, mending. So it's pretty straightforward here that there's definitely love in this connection. Things were going well. Then, something happened that created this separation. And now there is healing that is coming forward. Now, what this person would like to express is, I am in so much pain. Okay, so someone here could be, their body could be responding to their actions. Okay, and that's where that pain is coming from. It could be emotional pain from the separation. We also have, it could be pain of jealousy because you have so many options and choices. And we have the Eight of Wands, I want you. Okay. So very interesting here, Gemini, with what's coming forward. When it comes to the love languages, we have lightening your load. Okay. Someone who wants to assist with, stepping up with house projects or things that you require. We also have DIY projects. We have I love you, and that's kind of at a distance where there's maybe separation or some distance. And then we have gentlemen. So I feel like either you're receiving this, this sort of support from someone else while this person is absent, or this person wants to come back and be better, right? They want to contribute more. They want to help with building your dreams, your DIY projects, take more interest in what, you know, your passions are, things like that. And that's what we have here for you here, Gemini. So I'm going to dive a little bit deeper. I feel like Saretsi is your person. I feel like Saretsi, you know, went through it. It could have been like you came to a point in this relationship where you were going to start something new and someone freaked out and they, you know, they bolted, they ran. Okay. Or again, like a midlife crisis, or, you know, maybe someone had their ego up and they're like, oh, I can do better than you, or there's something like that going on here. But just like the lion, the reality, you know, definitely came in here for this person. And it looks like they're returning back to you. So we'll dive a little bit deeper into this and see what we have. So what is most important for my Gemini viewers to know when it comes to their person for the month of August and this love connection? Judgment and the Devil. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely something to release here. For some of you, it's like you're going to release this person and be perfectly happy. Okay, that might be the case for some of you. For others of you, it's like this person, you know, you gave them an ultimatum. You need to release this or we will go no further, something like that. There are, you know, unhealthy, toxic habits, patterns, maybe a person in this individual's life that was very toxic that they needed to release in order for you to have this 10 of Cups experience. But tell me more here. Highest and best messages for my Gemini viewers. We have the 10 of Wands, deep releases, major releases. So this was whatever was in between the two of you that you had to heal. You know, maybe it was an addiction here that needed to heal, or maybe it was a person that needed to be released with that 10 of Wands energy, but it was very heavy and burdensome. Okay, you have the Judgment card coming out twice, and I feel like in a way this person was judged for their actions towards you, right? And now it's like they get it twice. They get it from the universe in their experience or their karma, and then they get it again with you trying to, you know, with you being able to decide whether or not you want to move forward with this person or not, but they have to release something toxic from their experience. Okay, it could have been baggage that they were carrying and holding on to that was, you know, impacting this. You know, we do have the Abandoned card here. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, how do my Gemini viewers feel about this masculine energy? 8 of Wands and the Emperor. You do desire this person. I also feel like you're in a position of power of deciding whether or not you want this. I feel like you believed in this person, and even, you know, through the distance, you've been sending them love. Okay? I definitely sense that here. So there is this hurdle, there's this obstacle, there's this Four of Swords that this person needs to heal in order to come towards you. And when they do, it feels like they'll be in a different energy. It feels like they will be in an Emperor energy here, more empowered, healthier, confident, knowing what they want, ready to play, you know, put their cards on the table and, you know, ready to make their move. What was this toxicity in this connection? We have the Two of Cups. Interesting. It could have been a previous relationship that they had not released. Okay. I'm like, my nose is running here, so it could also be that grief, that they had to release some grief here. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. The Chariot. And the Hanged Man. I think this person, by nature, is a bit of a runner. Okay? And I think they've done this before in previous connections and relationships. And maybe other people put up with it, or maybe, you know, that's when connections ended for this person. But it's like, you know, they can't bolt this time. There's the hangman energy. There's a universe that's going, no. No, you have something to learn here. And so that is something that is happening, and you're getting a new perspective on relationships. Maybe this person was a commitment phobe. They're afraid of commitment. See a little bit more. Tell me more. Maybe they had been abandoned before, okay? And so they were afraid of that. So they're like, okay, well, if I leave this before you can do it to me, then I'm protecting myself, you know, things like that. We have the Five of Wands, obstacles. Conflict, yep. I'm also picking up, like, this person was jealous, especially if you get a lot of attention. You know, that was something else that, like, their ego or their fear was kind of talking to them about. They had to face many things. They have to face not feeling good enough for you. They have to face other people being interested. You have so many choices and options, okay, with that message there. Face this this fear. And grow up. I mean, spiritually grow up. I feel like this person is older with the Emperor energy, but they needed to spiritually grow up here because we have the Knight of Wands. I want to see your perspective. Show me the perspective of my Gemini viewers with this person, with what happened. We have the Queen of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Oops. I just saw the King of Wands. So I feel like you were, you know, quite happy in this connection. Then we have Justice. Clarify what this is. And the Three of Wands. But when it came to actually, like, honoring the soul contract or honoring the relationship on a more grounded level, I feel like that's when this person, they ran. Was that Three of Wands, and you've been expecting them to return. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, but prepared if they don't. Wow. Wow. And I think in the meantime here, Gemini, you've just been focused on your passions and what you desire. And again, maybe some of you did release this person and you've been dating. Okay, you've been dating and you've been enjoying yourself. I feel like your dating has been very lighthearted, right? And you've just been enjoying it. That could be the case here as well. For some of you, if you released someone who ran from the connection. My Gemini viewers at now when it comes to this. Queen of Pentacles, Temperance. Yeah, you've just found satisfaction in nurturing your own world, your own business. You know, if you have a family, your family, just focused on, you know, very much connected in with nature and the angelic realm and just balancing things out. And you just have this sense of trust. And if anything, this has made your roots stronger within yourself because you didn't rely on this person or depend on this person. Yeah. So it basically made you stronger. It made you more independent. It made you more give that self-love to you rather than this person. And I feel like also, you know, your angelic team, your spiritual team sent in people that were very nurturing and loving and healing and supportive in that time when this person was gone. And I'm hearing Drops of Jupiter, that song Drops of Jupiter, where you're like, okay, you know, go ahead. And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? Like, that's kind of what is coming through here. Very strong, like, midlife crisis going on. And some of you, it's like you knew this person was going to return. Okay? Some of you, you were actually married to this person. They went through a midlife crisis and now they're returning. That could be the case as well. Or you just focus your fire and your energy like on your business or career, finances, your material world, maybe even healing your relationship with your finances or with money. Okay, that could be the case as well. So a few different messages coming through, so be discerning, of course. All right, what else do we have here? Tell me more about why this Gemini's person is in so much pain. Because they didn't find what they were looking for. They found the lion, right? Yeah. Like life is just boring without you. Okay? Grass was not greener, and the grass being greener doesn't have to be another relationship. It could just be this person's like, oh, I want to, midlife crisis. They want to move suddenly, or they want a different lifestyle, or they want to try something, it just wasn't what they wanted. The Eight of Cups, they realized it was just not fulfilling. And so I do feel like they're going to reach out with the Page of Wands to try to create some balance, try to come back with the Ten of Pentacles and offer some true value here. So this is really interesting, Gemini. I wonder what you will decide with this person. And by the time this person comes back, some of you could be dating others, maybe lightheartedly, but you have a lot of kind of supportive, loving energies around you. For others of you, again, you just focused on what was fulfilling for you and what was important for you to focus on in the meantime, in building what's important for you to build. And maybe it was your friends, that really stepped up and were there to assist you. All right, let me see here. Clarify this Two of Wands for the outcome for my Gemini viewers month of August with this person. The Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. You're not convinced. Gemini, you're not convinced. You're thinking, I think before you love this person, you care about this person, but before you were heart over head. Okay, now you're head over heart. And you're really thinking about this, and you have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords, so you're just looking at the facts and you're making a logical decision here. I mean, this person might expect that when they come back, you'll welcome them with open arms, right? And I don't think that's going to be the case with that Queen of Swords energy and the Nine of Swords energy. For some of you, if you know this, okay, if you know this for sure, if this person returned to an ex, guess what? It didn't work out. Okay. So you're just going to have to use your discernment. And again, I clarify that if you know for sure this person returned to an ex, then, you would know that that was not a successful endeavor. Tell me more about this outcome energy here for my Gemini viewers. The King of Pentacles. Yeah. So, it's quite possible that if you do let this person back in, that they'll want to make it up to you. They'll want to, do what they can to repair, the time that was wasted, or try and gain your trust again. With the King of Pentacles, that's a very responsible energy. That's like the husband energy, the business owner energy. That would match your Queen of Pentacles, right? So being on the same page, putting in the work, putting in the effort. Here, we did have healing, self-love, self-care, mending. So maybe this person had something to heal with an abandonment wound, and they're taking responsibility for that. But when they first come back, it's like you'll listen to what they have to say, perhaps, but you're angry, and you have a right to be. And, this person put you through, quite a bit of stress. Maybe when they did this, they didn't communicate with you, they didn't contact you or anything like that. So it created some anxiety and stress because you didn't know what was going on. And some of you, this person is going to return to you, and you'll already be in a commitment with somebody else. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. So it's up to you, Gemini. It's up to you what you feel you would like to do. You know, if you want to move forward with this person, or if moving forward together is somebody you've not yet met. Because this is in the shadows, right? It's possible that a soul spouse, you know, somebody that you have a deeper connection with and would have more of a fulfilling relationship with, is someone that you've not yet met. And down the road you will meet this person once you release the situation. That could be the case as well. So it's up to your free will, because free will changes everything, and of course this person's. But either way, it looks like you're receiving, you know, what you desire in a partner. And if it's not this person stepping up, then it looks like, you know, there's a yet to be revealed masculine energy that could be coming in Emperor energy or in King of Pentacles energy, who, you know, is there for it, who's, you know, not afraid of the ups and downs of life or your relationship, who's, you know, strong in who they are and healthy, and wants to move forward in life with you. Okay? Yeah, for some of you, this person, this other person could have had addiction issues. And that might be something they're healing or overcoming. So we do have some splits in the timeline here. Yeah. Some of you, you will decide that you want to take this person back. Okay. I feel like, but it's on your terms. The Queen of Swords, you're calling the shots. It's on your terms. So, you know, whether this person has to go to some sort of counseling or they have to show up for you in a certain way, you know, you're calling the shots here big time. But if they do want to return home, they do have to go through that journey here in order to have a new start with you, within, you know, new experiences. And look how messy that is. You know, they're on dirt bikes here, and it's so mucky, right? But it's like they're there for it. And like I said, if this person bolts and, you know, is still in an immature energy and not willing to do what it takes, or maybe you've, you know, fallen out of love with this person, if that's the way they, you know, treated you, then there is someone that's coming in that is like excited by the messiness of life and challenges and obstacles and relationships, who's like all there for it, right? Let's dive in. That could be another energy. So don't settle, Gemini. But again, those of you, you'll know. With that Queen of Swords energy, I feel like you'll have your clarity here about this person. So some of you, you're married, they went through a midlife crisis. Some of you, it was just a next step in a relationship and they freaked out and ran. Some of you, they went back to an ex. But again, like I said, you would know that it didn't work out and they want to return. That's a bit more... You know, just know that if you're with this person and you're feeling anxiety and you can't relax and your body's like, something's off here, trust that, okay? And don't move forward with this person, and don't reveal too much to this person if that's the case. If your body is telling you like, no, this is not for us, listen to that, okay? Because there certainly could be someone better who shows up, who has better intentions, and again, the strength, and not only the strength, but like the motivation and the desire, and like the adventure card kind of reminds me of like a fire sign. It's like, ooh, you know, like looks at everything as an adventure. Let's go for it. Let's do this. Let's enjoy ourselves. So that, you know, more so could be the case for those of you, if this person, you no longer desire to be with this person. But yeah, listen to your instincts, listen to your head, listen to your you know, what your body is saying to you as well. And, you know, sometimes you do have to put your emotions on the back burner to make logical and the best decisions for you. And if this person was a drag, if this person was a 10 of wands in your life, then you know they weren't for your highest and greatest good, right? And maybe somebody would be like, okay, well, we'll do a trial period of a couple of months and see. You know, it's all on how you want to navigate this connection, right? You can be creative with it and everything, but I just wouldn't trust this person right off the bat. I wouldn't just let them in right off the bat. You know, you call the shots, okay? And they're going to have to accept that, because what they put you through, you didn't deserve to go through that. Okay, Gemini? All right, let's go ahead and look at your guidance card. We have Remember Your Wings. There's that hawk energy there. So birds of prey could be getting your attention at this time. So pay attention to that. Sometimes they signify important news that's coming in or communication. We have the hawk is here to remind you of your wings on your psyche. Your ability to fly your dreams, float your hope, and soar through the experiences life gives you, even while grounded, is firmly rooted at the back of your psyche. Your wings unfurl when you remember you are so much more than this one precious life. You are infinite, made in the image of the great creatrix. When we remember our divine origins, wild woman rises, right? So this is also about you remembering who you are and spreading your wings. And I feel like you have a guide here, possibly an angelic guide, or your guides are, you know, birds that you have, you know, they show up messengers with wings that assist you and guide you here in realizing that you don't have to stay in something that doesn't serve your highest and greatest good. You have these wings, right? And with this strength too, this also lets me know it's like the bird that lands on the branch doesn't trust the branch, she trusts her wings. And so this is kind of that energy of you, this whole situation, how it unfolded, it brought you this sense of independence and confidence in yourself, your self-sufficiency. It showed you that there is love and support around you, from your friends to nature to your guides, okay? So now it's like, if you want to take flight, if you want to go somewhere else, if you want to make some changes here, you know you have the wings to do that. You know you have the mindset that you can do that, that you have evolved and grown here through this situation. And when this person comes back, you could be very different. You could be very different. And that's something else they would have to take time getting used to. So a lot of question marks here, Gemini, but you'll know if this resonates. And it's, again, these messages are just to confirm your intuition, to empower you, to help bring you clarity. So if it didn't, then, you know, the message isn't for you. Don't take that as your message. But very empowering energy. Yeah, it's like you both kind of went on your own journeys if you look at these two cards together. You know, your person faced some interesting experiences, right? And you realized who you truly are in that space. So do what is best for you. Thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.